Good morning, I am back in the Sheffield Maker Shop. As you can see, I thought I would answer some of the questions that you've asked me previously for such days like this, and I have one here. So this was asked by one of my patrons, Isabel, so thank you very much, Isabel, for the question. And it is, how did you come up with the name Embers and Ink? So if you don't know, I'm not just Emma Woodthorpe, illustrator extraordinaire. I also run a small business of my own, back on there, called Embers and Ink. I do illustrated gifts, cards, greetings cards, stationery. I've got my children's book there as well, which is a bit more kind of bright and bold than if you've seen me on Instagram, for example, as Emma Woodthorpe. That's my taking a year out to explore my illustration style personality. And Embers and Ink is my small business. A bit brighter, a bit bolder, a bit more graphic, but because it's my business and I've kind of followed what I found works and what sells. So Embers and Ink, the name, came around because I used to do like charcoal, have I got any here? No, charcoal landscapes. And when I very first started, it was all charcoal cards, like charcoal landscapes as cards and art prints. So when I was thinking of a name, I basically sat down and I brainstormed, or whatever the word is for them now, like memory mapped. Hang on. Sorry, customers come first. So I sat down and I brainstormed or memory mapped all of the words I could think of around the materials I used and the things that I drew. So like all the different words for landscapes, all the different words for like rocks and outcrops and charcoal and watercolors and inks. And I just sat down like for a full day. It's all I did all day, and wrote everything down I could think of. Went on my phone, found like synonyms for ink and synonyms for charcoal and synonyms for like landscape, like all the things I could think of that might be linked to my business. Then when I had like a big chunk of words, I'd even write down things that didn't really work, but I just wanted to fill like a page with like so many options. Then I went through them with a different coloured pen and I circled the ones I liked. Like even if I didn't know why I liked them, I just liked the sound of them or it made sense. Circled the ones I like, and I kind of did that until I had through a process of elimination, I came upon ink and embers. And when I put them together, like Embers and Ink, it kind of flowed, Embers and Ink, better than ink and embers. Ink and embers seems to have a kind of stop in the middle of it. Ink and embers. Embers and ink seems to kind of roll a little bit more. And that is why I chose Embers and Ink, because it was basically the materials that I used. And I'm lucky that that kind of still fits, because I love charcoal still, I love inks, and it's like a catch-all. So it's not just like Emma the charcoal artist. It covers like digital inks and the inks that I use when I print my things. And you know, it seemed open enough that it didn't put me in a box, if you know what I mean. So if, for example, I was Emma Woodthorpe Fine Art, then that would really limit me if I wanted to sell, you know, illustrations, which, while being art, aren't fine art, if you know what I mean. It's like slightly different. So that's how I came upon the name. If you're I hope that solves the mystery of Embers and Ink. But now I've got the conundrum of, so now I'm developing my kind of children's book illustration style. I think I've already answered my question. The question really would be, do I set up another shop of Emma Woodthorpe illustrations? But I'm not. I'm just, if I make anything like these things, if I make anything new with my new illustration styles, I am just going to sign it Embers and Ink. I'm going to sign it Emma Woodthorpe, but I'm still going to have my Embers and Ink logo, and I'm going to sell it through my shop, and my shop is Embers and Ink. So that's my question answered. Because I did sit and wonder for a little while, like, should it be a separate thing or should it be similar? I mean, it depends. I'll see how that goes. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But at the moment, I'm still in my year off, finding my voice and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that develops. I'm gonna have to go because there's a bunch of people making their way to the shop. So let's see how this day carries on. Well, I can confirm that the refills of these Ecolines that I did the other day in the other video have definitely worked. If anything, they're a bit too watery now. But I've just done a few sketches just using a load of them, and it seems to have leveled out the ink in them. So it seems good. I'm definitely going to do that again. So I've done this quick one of some people at the cafe. I'm trying to get better at just dead quick sketches. So I've done these as well. Not thinking about them, just boom onto the next one, boom onto the next one. I tried to spend a bit more time on this one and ruined it. A little girl with a tutu and wellies and an anorak was just outside, so I thought that was a lovely combo outfit. But yeah, I kind of spent just a smidge too long, and that was literally just like a 30-second drawing, but it was just a smidge too long and I ended up putting too many colours on it and ruining it. But I'm just going to carry on doing very quick sketches, and I don't even care if I fill this sketchbook up. I'm just going to bash some sketches out the park. No, it's not the morning. It is in fact still evening. I'm just in my pyjamas. So before I sign off, I'm going to show you the sketches that I did today. So I've been wanting to practice, I don't know if I said this before, wanting to practice drawing people quickly, and the only way to do that is to draw people quickly and get through the I hate this phase. So get your bad pancakes out of the way, just mileage, that's what you're looking for. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I did. So there you have it. I find that quick scribbly sketches, just doing lots and lots and lots and lots of versions of the same person or the same thing, is a really good way to get over yourself and worrying about what things are going to look like. If you like looking through sketchbooks though, I should mention, because you know, if I don't talk about it, no one's ever going to know, I do have a Patreon account, and for all tiers, if you sign up and they start at £1, you can have access to my monthly sketchbook tours of my observational sketchbooks, where I show all pages of all my observational sketchbooks every month. So if you like being nosy and having a little peek, like I do, I love it. I love looking through other people's sketchbooks. So if you like that, you can join my Patreon for £1, and also on that tier, you will get access to our monthly Draw Together sessions. And if you don't like joining Draw Together sessions live, so we do it on Zoom, you can watch the recordings. All of the recordings are on there, and for being a £1 tier patron, you have access to all of the previous recordings to get involved in for as long as you're a patron. That goes for all of the sketchbook tours as well, so you'll have instant access to all of the previous sketchbook tours, and they go back to January 2023, and you'll have all previous recordings of the Draw Together Zoom sessions, and you'll have the invites to the live sessions when they come up. But I'm going to leave this video here, and I'm going to see you in the next one. So bye!